Senator Gold, last week the Minister of Public Safety in the United Kingdom announced that after an investigation of the so-called police stations in the UK, no illegal activity was found at any of these stations. When will the RCMP and the Minister of Public Safety in Canada do the same for the investigations that are going on with the so-called police stations in Canada, particularly in Montreal?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question, Senator. As I've mentioned on several occasions in this chamber, the RCMP is actively investigating, and when those investigations have been concluded, the results of those investigations, I'm sure, will be communicated to the government and when I became and to the public as appropriate.
Senator Wu.
In the meantime, there are organizations and individuals who have been maligned by these accusations. They have had their funding cut for services to provide language training and settlement for immigrants. They remain under a cloud, and they continue to be slandered by the media and by others, including some in our own parliament. Senator Gold, what can the minister do to provide some support for these organizations that have not been charged with anything, where the evidence from other countries is suggesting that the so-called police stations are a hoax? What is the government going to do to provide some remedies for organizations that are under siege?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. I think, as I have stated in this chamber before, there's no doubt that the allegations that have swirled around the issue of foreign interference have caused harm and inquiétude, discomfort, to say the least, to members of the diaspora community. And the government is, and that is the reason why the government is proceeding in a prudent and responsible way. That is to say, having proper investigations by the RCMP, works at arm's length from the government, so that matters are dealt with on the basis of facts and not allegations and innuendo. The government of Canada is committed to doing the right thing by those organizations if it turns out that the allegations are unfounded. I'm not in a position now to know, much less to respond with regard to the issue of potential remedies.